What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode number 10 of the PCT hike. We just left South Lake Tahoe. We zeroed there with our amazing friend Taylor yesterday. We did some shit, man. We went on a boat. We saw live music. Flossie was dancing. He was on a trampoline. All sorts of amazing stuff. Definitely the best zero that we've ever had through hiking any trail. And now it's time to hike. How you feeling?
Feeling pretty refreshed after that zero. Best zero in the books, baby.
Are you a little anxious to get back going here?
Yep.
Yeah, I am too.
But next stop, Truckee.
Yep.
Forever young, or am I faking? On the tip of my tongue, there's a sarcasm waiting.
All right, we're at camp, night one after the amazing zero. It's always a little tough getting back on trail after a zero, especially what was literally the best zero that we've ever had on any trail, without a doubt. Hanging our food real good tonight because there have been many reports of bear problems in this area, and the mosquitoes are like, dude, I didn't even film during dinner because like it was so bad. Probably the worst mosquitoes I've ever seen in my life. Anyways, they're actually starting like 3 days from now. They're requiring you to have a bear canister to camp where we are right now. We got really lucky. They just announced it like the day before we left town, but there's a little bit of a grace period, so we were able to zip through before the requirements. Got some good hangs tonight. Brandon hung his food for the first time. Because not that many people hang their food on the PCT. It's not just him, but we might rip a 30 tomorrow. We'll see. Good night. Good morning, everybody. I've already hiked like 3 or 4 miles. So many mosquitoes at that campsite and in this area. I just didn't have it in myself to turn on the camera this morning. I just packed up and freaking got out of there as quick as I could and started moving. They're still kind of bad, as you can tell, but god damn, they were brutal. I don't think we're going to go for 30 today, but we are going to go for 28 with 4,800 feet of elevation gain. So it's going to be a big day, but we're hoping to get to Truckee tomorrow night because we have a free hotel, thanks to you-know-who. And so we're going to push a big day today and then probably have like a 20-mile day tomorrow to get in, but it's all good. Oh, I'm at a ski resort right now. I'm not sure which one, but they have just one of like the pads to protect people, and I'm sitting on it and it feels nice. Today's been a good day so far. Done about 21 miles, I think, and there's like 7.5 left to go. It's gonna be our longest day since the desert, man. 28.2 miles. Pretty hot. I don't know, there's just been a lot of nice views today, as you've seen, hopefully. Unless you weren't paying attention. Maybe I caught your attention now that I started talking again. Hopefully not. The fuck am I talking about? There's a marmot over there. What's up, marmot? You just flipped me off. That's not funny. Back to hiking. All right, a little update for you. I was being all positive back there. Life was good. And then I started going uphill, man. I hate going uphill at the end of the day. Beginning of the day, there's an uphill. I will smash that shit. I will smash it. It'll be flat by the time I'm done with it. But at the end of the day, man, I don't like going uphill at the end of the day. I'm only like 3 miles from camp. It's still relatively early. It's not even 5 p.m. yet, so I've got time. So I'm just taking it slow. But I'm usually a pretty fast hiker. I'm usually freaking chilling, ripping. Not when it's uphill at the end of the day. I've had a booger on my nose this whole time. What is that? Fuck. The only time I ever see myself when I'm hiking is when I pull out the camera to talk to y'all. And I look like a fucking idiot. Alright, I gotta drag myself up this. I'm so sweaty. Get off of me, fly. Dude, I just killed the shit out of that fly. Fuck that fly. Alright, let's go hike. Ugh, finally made it to camp. Man, those last few miles uphill were not easy. But we got a beautiful campsite. There's water not too far behind. We're going to town tomorrow. It's only 16 miles into town, and I still have like 2.5 days worth of food left. So I'm gonna pig out tonight, is basically what I'm getting at. It's gonna be great. Update on the Z-Packs tent. So far, I love this tent. I'm being totally genuine when I say that. Obviously, when I accept gear like this, the companies know that it's for honest feedback. They're not expecting anything in return. Besides that, I love this tent. It's easy to set up. It's super lightweight, and it's actually a lot more roomy than I thought. The only thing I don't like is the netting right here by the zipper tore a little bit. which is kind of disappointing because I've only used it maybe like 5 times now, 6 times, but I just slapped some tape on it. Maybe I wasn't being careful enough with it. I don't know how it ripped. I just noticed it last night when I got in my tent. So that's kind of a bummer, but other than that, great tent so far. I just feel more confident with this thing as well if it were to rain, which maybe I shouldn't say that because I haven't actually slept in the rain with this thing yet. We'll find out at some point up in Washington maybe. Probably before that, let's be honest. Oh, this trekking pole's too long. Beautiful campsite. Good night, everybody. I'm going into town in 16 miles. And look how much food I have left. It's like 2 days worth of food. Ridiculous. I really f***ed that one up.
Drum solo.
We're at a highway rest stop right now. One of the most bizarre places I've ever gotten a ride from. All right, folks. We're getting her packed up here. Skipped ahead a little bit. You guys didn't get to see, but we spent the night here last night. Now we're respawning for 5 days, which sucks. I didn't want to have to do this again, but here we are. Should I ditch the glass or should I just carry the glass?
Definitely shouldn't carry it.
Fuck that glass. All right, going back to trail now. Had a great day off, and a huge thank you to Wildman Dan for driving us into town, telling us where to go, all the good spots, and driving us back out the next day. Dan, much appreciated, man.
Always.
He's a subscriber. He hit us up before we even got to Truckee. Made our trip a lot easier. So thank you, Dan. This was awesome. Bud.
Morning, buddy.
You look a little groggy this morning. How you feeling?
Pretty good. We did 22 yesterday, and I'd say it was pretty much a breeze. Seems like after the Sierras, we've just been able to kind of put in bigger miles, and we've been doing it much quicker. Also seems like the trails kind of mellowed out a little bit. I think we're officially in NorCal now. I don't know. We'll see. The first 15 miles of today is downhill. I don't really know how I feel about that. Downhills just kind of wear on me a little bit more than the ups. I am excited to not exert myself going uphill until the end of the day.
Well, yeah. First part of the day is downhill, but then this afternoon we have a big old climb, dude. I don't even know exactly how far it is, but just based on the elevation profile and gut hook, it's definitely one of the bigger ones that we've had in a while. First part of the day is going to be easy. Second part, not so much. Oh well, gotta do it. Here we go. We've already done 15 miles. It's about 1 in the afternoon, and we're about to cross a road where it seems like every other thru hiker is about to go into town, into Sierra City, to resupply and chill and get some food. But Flossie and I aren't doing that. We're different. We decided when we left Truckee that we were just gonna skip Sierra City, just carry all the way through to Quincy. And that's good because we're gonna keep a good pace. It's bad because when we cross this road in just a few tenths of a mile, it's all uphill for the rest of the day. I don't know how much of this climb is exposed. I'm gonna be sweaty. It's gonna be tough. Going uphill at the end of the day, man, it's not my thing. Going uphill for 10 miles straight, not my thing either, but it's gotta be done. Pray for me. All right, pre-climb thoughts.
Well, my shorts are still wet, so that feels good.
Would you piss yourself?
No, it's just took a swim, keeping the downstairs area nice and cool. Yeah, I guess this is like 3,000 foot elevation gain over 10 miles.
Which isn't that bad. Well, I don't know why it just feels so intimidating right now.
I don't know, it's pretty hot right now.
That's probably why.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Go and stroke it, baby.
Alright, we're in camp. The climb honestly wasn't that bad. What'd you think of that climb, Flossie?
Getting kind of warm going up it. I think this new sun hoodie I bought's a little thick, so I don't know. When I put my hood up, sometimes it just really heats my head up. So I had to just dump some water on my head.
I think that about sums it up, honestly. A while ago, I can't even remember which video it was, I mentioned how the sternum strap on my backpack broke. Well, I finally got around to fixing it today. Don't know how to sew anything, but I bought a little patch kit, a little sew kit. I'm hoping this will get me to town. And then I gotta buy a new piece of material to replace this, because like this is just janky as hell. We did 27.7 miles today, and we're actually at a car campground. We didn't pay because there's nobody here. I don't really know what the deal is, but we just kind of walked up to an open site and took it. So we got a bear box. That's great. A picnic table. Also great. Which means it's going to be a great night. Which means sleep because I'm tired. I hope those kids shut up soon. Good night. Good morning, everybody. On the menu, we got some instant coffee and this muffin conglomeration, which is 2 normal muffins that have just been smushed and formed into a big block of muffin. And honestly, I'm pretty excited. At least it's not all like, I don't know, messy. Mosquito. Tell your friends, bitch. There's 2 different muffins. Usually they break apart and I have to eat it with my spork, but these ones, even though they got smushed, they actually stayed together pretty solidly. Look at this.
I don't know if it's something in the air at this campground, but
It's like
donuts are stuck together too.
That's how they grow, man. They grow on the tree just like that.
I guess so.
Alright, we made it to camp. Unfortunately, my sternum strap idea did not hold up. It snapped. It wasn't the thread that snapped though. This time it was just the strap it was sewed to, which means I am going to have to figure this out. I could just suck it up and figure it out in town, but honestly, it really sucks hiking without a sternum strap, mostly because of this camera, which I hold on my shoulder strap. It's just very uncomfortable. When it first broke back near Mammoth, I jerry-rigged it. It held up so well that I forgot about it until it broke again yesterday. This needs to be fixed. I have a sewing kit, and I think I'm gonna cut a piece of strap off of the backpack, just a tiny little piece, just enough that I can put this buckle here through it. I'm thinking about cutting this piece right here, actually. That's why it's on here. I'm testing it out. And I'm gonna try to sew it back together. I do not know how to sew, clearly, but I'm gonna figure it out. I'm also not the only person having sternum strap problems with the CDT, because you know when we love him, maybe you don't. Flossie also had a problem with his sternum strap. His broke today, like a mile before we camped.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. I couldn't help but laughing right when it broke, because Kyle's been talking about his since Mammoth Lake, and then mine broke, and I was like, yo, nice.
It's too bad.
I don't know how to sew either, so.
We're gonna figure it out. I'm tempted to shit on ULA for this, but honestly, I mean, I've had this backpack since 2020, and I put a lot of miles on it before, and then, Christ, it was just about 1,000 miles into the trail that it finally broke, so it's not like it just broke immediately and that it was cheaply made or anything. And my last ULA CDT that I hiked the AT with, it never broke. So it is a good pack still, but a little bit disappointing. Fortunately, it is very fixable, so let's try. Alright, step 1 is to cut a part of my backpack strap. I'm gonna go with this side strap right here. This feels really wrong. I hate cutting my backpack. I don't want to do this. Oh, I don't like this. I'm sorry, backpack. That's really your own fault. You deserve this. Whew. It's been done. Alright, step 2 is to sew a little, you know, what am I talking about? I'm just gonna fold this over a little bit and sew that together. I don't know how to sew, so actually step 2 is watch this stupid video. Basic stitches and techniques. So I have to thread the needle first.
Ooga booga caveman brain.
How do you even get this in there? Oh, I had it too. Oh, we've got her. She's threaded. Now what the do I do? I don't know how much thread I should have paid attention in home ec class. I remember I knew how to do the knot at one point, and I was very proud of it. But I was always like, I'm a boy, why do I need to know how to sew? It's so stupid. So I need to tie this together somehow. How the fuck do they do this? Put it together. Wrap the thread around your finger. Oh, it's coming back to me. This is what I remember. I did this shit. Oh, dude. Yeah, I'll try to do this quick.
One eternity later.
Dude, I just tied that shit. Just like muscle memory, it just came back to me. Now the only step is to sew this bitch up. Now I guess I start sewing and we're in. Folks, I think I've done it. Are you proud of me, Mom? I know how to sew. That ain't going anywhere. Test it out tomorrow, I guess. Good morning, everybody. I've gone about a mile so far. Where is it? Yeah, that thing. It's holding up so far. See how it works today. I need you guys to comment some inspirational shit right now. I'm really trying to hype myself up because today's gonna be a tough day. It's just a little bit past 7 a.m. right now. It's already hot as hell. We've got to go down like 5,400 feet or something over the next like 16, 17 miles. And then after that, we're gonna go back up over 5,000 feet. 27-ish mile day is planned anyways. We'll see what ends up happening because you never know when you're trying to rip like this. But this is probably, at least statistically speaking, probably gonna be one of the hardest days on the whole hike. But that's just how it goes, man. That's just, oh, get off of there. Flies. That's just how it goes. Through hiking's tough. Some days are tougher than other days. I mean, I don't know. I haven't even barely started walking. Like, maybe it won't be that bad. I'm just trying to prepare myself mentally. There was literally 7,000 other hikers in our campsite last night. We've been catching and passing people almost every day for like the past couple weeks. These past few days, we caught up to and passed probably at least 15 other through hikers, which I feel bad complaining about it because it's only gonna get like worse from here because we're starting to catch up to a lot of people that started in like April, you know, almost a month before us. I don't know why they're going slow. Maybe they took some zeros, maybe they got injured or something, or maybe they're just sticking around, but either way, trail's gonna be crowded probably from here on out, so just got to accept it. Maybe we'll make some new friends. All right, let's do this shit. Woo! Got to the bottom of the climb, which means we have to go up now. How you feeling about this?
You know, I felt better about the climb, I'll tell you that.
We've already done it over 17 miles today too.
Do you know what? The PCT has turned us into a bunch of friggin' wimps, man. We used to do this on the daily on the AT, so we got this.
Let's get it. Did I also mention it's hot as fuck? Holy shit. We did it. We've made it to camp. All uphill the last 10 miles of the day. 27 point something miles. This bug's buzzing me. Dude, you. I hate those things. Crazy day, but crazy awesome campsite. I don't even know what else to say. I'm so sweaty right now, but we did it. And tomorrow's a town day. Let's go. All right, bud, what'd you think of that climb? We were hyping it up, we were nervous. Now we're at the top.
Honestly, it's like we teleported to the AT. I thought a lot of that, other than the burnt trees, was pretty relatable to like the southern part of the AT. Wasn't as bad as expected. Feeling pretty accomplished right now.
Yeah. All right, back on trail, man. Never works as well as I beats at. 8 miles to town. Let's go. We're going to Quincy. Already got a hotel booked. Already got a breakfast restaurant picked out. That's all great, but I gotta complain about something, right? This is Kyle Hates Hiking after all. Holy shit, there's so many thru hikers. Like, again, 2 nights in a row, a small campsite with not that much space was just packed out with people. I always feel so bad complaining about it because like they're doing the same thing I'm doing. It's no one's fault, but like, I guess we're just moving faster than a lot of people, and so we're just catching up to people every single day. I'm going uphill, and it's hard to talk this camera. I'm not trying to brag here, but Felicity and I hike pretty fast. Like, we're not, setting any records or anything, but we move pretty good. And I'm kind of talking about our speed during the day, not even the amount of miles we're doing. And so the last 2 nights, we're like the first ones to get to camp. We roll up, there's plenty of spots for tents. We take them, we do our thing, and then continuously for the next few hours, more and more people roll in, and the later it gets, the more tired they look, and they show up to the campsite and there's just no space. It's really sad because on one hand I feel bad because like they hiked the same amount of miles we did. Like they did a big day yesterday. They're probably really tired. I was really tired, but they just didn't get there first, so they didn't get a spot. I'm hoping if we can just continue to bump up the miles, maybe we'll get ahead of this little bubble here, but I really hope it's not just packed campsites for the rest of the trail because we're not even halfway yet, although we're very close. I don't know, we'll see. 8 miles to town, let's do it. Sorry, Luke, let me redo that. I f***ed that up. All right, we're in town. That means the video is over. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please go check out the Patreon, patreon.com/KyleHatesHiking. If you want to help support this content. And then, as I sway, be sure to check out Editor Luke's channel, the gentleman who edited this video. He did an amazing job, even though I haven't seen it yet. So maybe it sucked, but no, I doubt it sucked. Go check out his channel, Experience Over Things. Go subscribe to him. Be sure to tune in next week for another day on the PCT.